พ่อกันมาได้เงินห้องแล้วโอ้ยผมว่ามันข้างเลยวะคิดยังไงวะง่ายที่จะมือ
This one, I'm guessing, collect money. Keep money? I don't know.
If you go fishing and you have to get some bait, you have to put your worms in here.
I think this is some kind of ancient refrigerator. People put ice here and put stuff in here to keep cool, like tomato, for example.
It's a famous instrument.
I think they made rice in it.
I've seen this before. It's to keep rice in it, to keep it warm in here. So they put it like you can eat afterwards. I think these things are for bad breath. You go all breath smells, you suck on these things and you have very fresh breath. Mint.
I think it's for opium.
Opium.
This is actually some kind of whistle to whistle at the buffaloes so that they come back.
And it's always next to the table, and people, if they have a little bit meat here in the teeth, they take the stick and they take it out.
It looks like a straw. Yeah, it's a straw because there's like a hole here. Oh, maybe it's for alcohol or something. I don't know.
So what is the straw used for?
To drink alcohol friendly. Hi.
So I know exactly what it is. The straw, we call straw. It's made from bamboo. This one, the little bamboo. For root is made like straw. Yes.
Sometimes the festival, they usually drink there all the time. They have group, many groups to sit together, and I don't know how in English and.
In that time it's not modern, so everything they bring from the forest. You know, the bamboo also blocked, and they use that one to make a hole. So
bamboo to be good for the weaving should be the bamboo around 1 to 2 years, between 1 to 2 years. And if less than 1 year, it's too soft, and when you weave, not strong enough. But if the one older than 2 years, it's too hard for the weaving. It's not flexible for weaving. Just take 4. You start by 4 and you keep at it. So you just pick left one up, one down, one up, and one down, one up. It's a simple one, this one. Just keep it and then keep at it more. Bring the opposite one up. Second one. Keep it closer. And then keep at it. So this will be the top, the lid.
So they use the basket for every day. It's easy to carry or to. It's more stronger than the bag.
The people, a lot of people, we come from the mountain. We carry the food or vegetable. Like for a lot of people, we have the basket. It's quite a big one, just a go straight. And for the kamu, they have different style. They make by the handicraft. Also, they make it very nice. For they got very good hand for doing it for the kamu. And mong they make something easy but very nice for carry it.
Dry paper, mainly made from mountain bark. Sometimes or some of the material made from elephant dung or banana leaf or banana trunk. First step, they have to boil it, dry it, boil it and pound it, and then put in the water to mix with another material or flour to make it nice looking or beautiful. And then dry it and make many other objects or products. Why this thing so important about our culture? This town has been touristic area. So people came here or have been here not only to see the temple, to see the museum, to see the river, and also local life, local activity like this. Because now people live on this kind of thing.
Handicrafts are symbolic of life here in Laos, because the handicrafts are used for daily activities. So without them, life couldn't go on in a traditional manner. For me as a woman, I think hand-woven textile production, like textiles, are the most important craft. Women learn how to weave or embroider at a very young age, and traditionally women had to have these skills before they thought they were ready for marriage.
And textiles were used for, clothing, for bedding, and etc., household kind of uses. There are different types of weaving that would be done. You might have seen in the Gamu exhibit we had the backstrap loom, whereas the dye groups like the Daidam use the frame loom. And so the kind of technique that they would use, the kind of colors, the kind of patterns, that would be very different. Well, in the past, you might have had people who were weaving and choosing colors and designs based on symbolism and kind of what's important to the community. But nowadays, of course, they're creating textiles that they can sell, and so then it has to adapt to kind of foreign tastes, so people, tourists, and what they're interested in. But on the other hand, you could also say if you didn't have that kind of profit motive or that market and demand for the crafts, people might not believe at all in it. Handicrafts is a very broad term, but there's a lot of textiles and handicrafts that are an important part of daily life, So, textiles weren't just woven to hang on a wall. They were woven because people needed to make clothes, and blankets and that kind of thing. Baskets were woven because they needed something to hold rice in, or to steam rice. So I see that handicrafts are important because their significance goes beyond kind of their beauty, but just how they're also important utilitarian goods. With all of the different handicrafts, a lot of them, depending on the ethnic group, would have some kind of significance or, some sort of a use. Women would embroider their trousers as a way of showing off to other women and men how dexterous and how diligent they were. But among a lot of the different groups, your skill in handicrafts work would be a way of showing other people in your community how hardworking you were. So now I think what we see is that handicrafts are becoming more important as a source of income generation, and also kind of more a demonstration of kind of cultural identity.
Fabric in Laos has been a form of language, not just art, but also a means of survival and an all-encompassing means of culture for thousands of years here. My name is Emma. I'm from the United States and I work at Akpat Patak. We have a weaving village outside of town. We are a Lao fair trade organization. We pay everybody fairly. We also do village weaving programs out in the provinces, about 10 or 12 of them, where we educate weavers and buy them their startup costs, fix their looms. Everything is fair trade, made in Laos, handmade. Usually we use a lot of all natural dyes that grow in our gardens. And we do really traditional styles from all over Laos. It is a way to help families from right there, at the family level, to help the women and the children, and it helps get them an education. It helps get them a means of income that's reliable.
My name is Mon. I'm from the south of Laos.
My boss, she traveled to my village, so I met her. I am a weaver in my village. I like working.
I can sell handicraft and get the money, and I can spend that money to another thing, and I can get new experience. We really appreciate it.